Questions with the Crew. I'm Carmen.
I'm Jaden.
And I'm Taj.
Our guests today are recent UNCG graduates, Haley and Kayla Williams.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for joining us today. Before we move on, why don't you tell us a little about yourselves?
So I'm Haley Williams. I recently graduated from UNCG with a Bachelor's of Arts in Political Science with a concentration in pre-law. I'm currently studying to take the LSAT and apply for law school, so yeah.
My name is Kayla Williams. I'm also a recent graduate of UNCG. I graduated in May of 2020 with a Bachelor's of Science in Biology, concentration in Biotechnology Pre-Med. My goals are to go on to my master's program and from there become a doctor. And while at UNCG, I was able to study with the bees, and that is what led me to my bee business.
Very cool. Well, we also have a few questions for you guys. What is your secret talent?
Secret talent? I mean, I can play the piano a little bit, but yeah, I guess. And the flute, yeah.
Okay. Did you do band in high school?
Not in high school. In middle school, I learned how to play the flute in a band type situation.
Same.
I play the ukulele. I love it, and I'm self-taught.
Oh, same. Okay. My question is, where did you get your bees from?
Well, short answer, we got them in Concord, North Carolina, but it was a little bit deeper than that.
Yes, so I was looking for bees, and I knew I wanted to get nukes, which are 5-frame hives that already come with bees in them and baby bees, and then 2 frames of honey so that they are able to go ahead and start producing. And this guy in Concord had them pretty close to us, so I was able to go up there, and we got 2 of our hives from him, and then me and my grandpa went to Stanley and extracted a hive of bees from someone's house, and that's how we got our 3rd hive.
Okay, so my question is, what got you started in beekeeping and what has it meant to you?
Okay. So, my first semester as a senior at UNCG, I was in a microbiology class. And during that class, the teacher spoke about her practice and like what she does her research in. And she does the study of the microbiome system of bees. So she has a huge bee yard out at our PPC, the Plant and Pollinating Center at UNCG, and I was able to get into her research, and I was able to go out and explore and learn a lot about the bees, and that's what led me to having my bee business. And it means a lot to me because our grandpa has kept bees over the years, and at one point he had 15 hives.
Wow. Nice.
I'm just along for the ride.
Alrighty, Kayla, so now that we're here, what we're going to be doing? What's going to be happening?
Alright, so today we're going to go out to the hives, and I've got a couple things with me that we're going to use. First, I have our smoker. A lot of people use different things, but I use a mix of like cardboard and cloth because I feel cloth like burns better, so I use like old towels and stuff like that. And I also put some fire pellets in it, and that's what keeps my smoker going. And we just use it to like calm the bees down and push them down into the hive just so we can like get access to the frames.
That's cool.
The second thing I have is our hive tool. Now it's got a hook on this end and it helps us pull the frames up, and this end helps me open the boxes because the bees like to stick them together and stuff like that, but that's all we need.
That's cool. Alright.
So this bee suit, I promise, will protect you 100%. You're covered all places. You got your high socks on and your boots. Your gloves are cloth from the wrists up, and on the hands where you are accessing the bees for the most part are made out of cow skin. So if you get stung in your hands, it's not going to reach you. Today we're going to go in the Aria hive, our purple hive. We've got some good production in there. Don't mind them. It's hot. That's why they're outside on the front of the boxes. It's just a cool down. Alright, so this is a frame of honey. This one, if you can see, we had an already made frame in here, and they just build out from it. So all that stuff, all the white stuff you see is capped honey, and the clear stuff at the bottom is uncapped honey. So we have to wait till it's 80% capped before we can spin it. Alright, you can just hold the edge of it. working mostly on this side because it faces the inside of the hive.
Oh, Jesus.
Great, I'll smoke you, then leave you alone. Okay? Alright, so this is our brood box. Down here we keep the queen, so she just stays down here and lays eggs in these frames. And sometimes I keep a little honey in here, and other times, you know, it's just brood, depending on like how strong the hive is. You want to keep the smoker? You can smoke some of the bees right here. And I'll probably pull a frame 2 or 3.
Do I need to be smoked?
You can smoke Mr. Henry if you
Please
like.
smoke me. I'm picking up attention over here.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is a brood frame. Yeah, so all of these little brown dots are baby bees in there, and they seem pretty close to term, so they'll be hatching pretty soon.
That's pretty cool.
Yep, and when they first hatch, they're just nursing bees, and they hang around the hive and just clean up after the queen and stuff. And after about a week or 2, they'll go out and become like worker bees and go get pollen and stuff. You want to hold a frame?
Oh no, I'm good.
You sure?
I am sure.
Positive?
I am positive.
Okay.
It looks pretty nice. And so, like, how do you ever know when they hatch or anything like that?
Yeah, so sometimes I'm out here and I get pretty lucky, and I'll catch one like coming out of its shell. And they just, what they do is they'll eat their way out of the shell and clean up their space and stuff, and then interact with their sister bees. And that's how they build their microbiome, like their like strength and like what they can do and stuff. They interact with their sister bees, and that gives them like, hey, this is my hive. Whenever I fly out, I won't fly back into like one of the wrong hives. We have our product here, and she designed this sticker and everything else that goes with it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's real 100% honey right there.
Yeah, and it comes with like a little honey dipper, and it has a bee charm on it. A couple cute little things.
Wait, so when you use the honey dipper, like,
Yeah, you can use it. It's like real.
Yeah,
You can
it's-
use it to
I didn't
take
know
out
so
hair.
you just
Yeah.
use
like
it-
looks or
what do you use it for?
You can just to dip some out, and you can put it
Yeah.
on. Like,
So if you wanted to
biscuits,
drizzle it on top of something,
or
if
mix
you
it
wanted
into
to-
tea,
yeah,
you
tea or
can do that. You
something.
can use the dipper for that also.
All right. My last question is, do you think bees are misunderstood?
Yes, I definitely think bees are misunderstood. One, because they're such like, they have such worker mentalities, and for the most part, they're just concentrated on doing their job. And other than that, like, they aren't looking out to like, they aren't going out to sting you. You know, if they land on you, it's probably because they forgot that you weren't a flower. Yeah, so when they land on you, just, you know, let them do their thing and they'll just fly away. They aren't really looking to sting you.
Wait, I have another question. You know how people panic whenever bees kind of get on them? What do you do? Exactly.
If they land on you, you know, they aren't going to stay for long. You know, they'll just fly away. So if they land on you, you can go about your business, and just by you walking away or something, they'll just fly off. You
So
know?
don't swat at them.
Don't swat at them. It really gets them discombobulated, and then they're like lost for a second, wondering where they're at, where their location is, and it could hinder them in like getting back to their hive.
I have another question. You know how people panic whenever bees kind of get on them? What do you do? Exactly.
If they land on you, you know, they aren't going to stay for long. You know, they'll just fly away. So if they land on you, you can go about your business, and just by you walking away or something, they'll just fly off. You
So
know?
don't swat at them.
Don't swat at them. It really gets them discombobulated, and then they're like lost for a second, wondering where they're at, where their location is, and it could hinder them in like getting back to their hive.
Oh. Okay, my question is, what do you do with the bees in the winter?
So in the winter time, my preference is to insulate them. So I'll put some type of insulation around them. So I'll go in them one last time and make sure that they're good, make sure they have enough food for them over the winter, and then I'll put like an insulation wrap on them and close their entrance frame to like half of what it is already. And that'll let them get air in, and if they need to still get out, they'll be able to get out. And then they're closed up for the winter. They'll have their food to eat, and if we're lucky, they'll be there when we come back next spring. That is a whole another thing with the Save the Bees. Like, it's really hard for bees to like live through the winter time.
Mhm.
They're endangered, and other than people, you know, going out of their way to kill them when they can hire someone to extract them, it's hard for them to survive during the winter also. So.
Okay, and my last question is, how much honey can you expect from one hive?
Well, you know, that really depends on their environment, their location, because, you know, if they're surrounded by lots of things that they can pollinate, so flowers, gardens, things like that, the more pollen they get, the more honey they can produce. But if they're not, then, you know, you never know.
And now it's time for our top 3. Today's top 3 is your favorite potato chips.
Okay, let's see. My top favorite all-time chip is hot fries, not hot Cheetos, the hot fries with the like weird-looking Cheeto on the front. And then I like baked Lay's potato chips; those are good. And then I like hot Funyuns.
Hot Funyuns?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
They're spicy,
Yes,
just like hot fries, but they also taste like Funyuns.
I like hot Cheetos, salt and vinegar chips, and then like jalapeno flavored chips. We like spicy chips. So.
All right, my favorite 3 chips is Lay's potato chips,
Okay.
crunchy Cheetos, and white cheddar popcorn.
My favorite chips are like Funyuns, salt and vinegar, and then sour cream.
Mine are, I like the purple Doritos. I don't know what they're called.
The sweet
But-
and spicy.
Yes, the sweet spicy Doritos. Also like Funyuns, and then I like Sun Chips, but it's like the harvested ones, I guess. You know what I'm talking
The
about?
orange bag?
Yeah, the orange bag. Yes, those are really good. All right, let's move on to today's challenge. Today's challenge is the 7-second challenge.
So I go first. So it says for me to act out my signature football goal celebration. That's confusing. I am a soccer player, if you haven't noticed. So,
Start
Next.
timer?
so go ahead and press start.
Done in 7 seconds.
All right,
Nailed
nailed
it.
it. All right, so it says show 3 different dance moves. You're gonna have to stand up. All right.
All right.
You good? Okay. All right. Ready, set, go.
All right, so. Woo. Ah.
What is that?
That's the one right there. That's the one.
So what is that?
That's
You said the ball. Yeah, you said. I
Okay.
thought we were wrong. Okay.
So it says name 3 TV shows you have never watched.
Oh, I've never watched.
Yeah.
All the
Okay.
shows that I watch, she has a long list. 'Cause she
Okay.
doesn't watch anything I watch.
Ready, set, go.
Oh my gosh, what is Sleepy Hollow?
Time. Wow. That was
Can I get a redo? Can I redo it really quick?
Okay, Catch a challenge then. If you don't get it on time, you failed
I was
it.
thinking-
Hey Carmen, act like you're eating the worst tasting thing ever. Ready, set, go.
I didn't know we were allowed to talk.
Time. I'm on.
I'd say she nailed it.
That was the worst tasting thing.
I don't like it.
I'll give.
She said,
No, she was like, no, I would spit it out. Okay.
I'll give it to her.
I didn't know,
I'll give
like,
it to her.
I didn't know if I could make noise.
Okay, so name 3 celebrities you would not hug.
Tell me when to start.
Go. Mine says, do your best evil laugh.
Ready?
Hey man, hey listen.
That was good.
Ella,
Mm-hmm.
it says for you, find something pink in the house. Ready, set, go.
Oh, I thought you were going to point out.
The toes.
Thank you for that. The pedicure, I did them myself.
The toes.
Well, at least they look good.
I need the toes. Alright,
you
Haley.
do that.
Oh, this is going to be a good one for you. Name 3 TV shows that start with the letter B. Ready,
Okay.
set, go.
The Bold and the Beautiful. That's all I got for you.
Beyond Scared Straight.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Beyond Scared Straight.
That time is up.
No, I didn't.
That time was up.
either, I don't think.
That you had one.
I was gonna say the Breakfast
But
Club.
that's a failure.
That's a radio
failure.
show. So.
But
It's a show.
Hey Carmen,
breakfast at Tiffany's.
Carmen,
That was-
pretend the
Tiffany
floor
Pollard.
is lava. Ready, set, go.
Your chair is moving.
Your chair is melting.
I don't know where else to go.
Okay, time. I mean, I'll give it to her.
Before we go, we would like to share today's scripture. It comes from John 3:16, and our shirts are inspired from that scripture.
For
God
God
so
so
loved
loved
the
the world that he gave his only
begotten
begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Thank you for watching, and join us for our next show on August the 23rd at 12 p.m.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that notification so you don't miss when we post the next video.
And we'd like to thank our wonderful special guests, Kayla and Haley Williams, for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Not a problem.
Again, thank you for watching, and please join us next time for
Conversations with the Crew.
This is a really nice honey, I'm not gonna lie. For real. For real, girl.
I just can't get over the thingy.
It looks
Yeah,
really cute. The
yeah.
decorations, y'all did
It's so
really good.
cute.
Thank you.
Marketing.